Stargirl Season 2 is here. Chloe Bennet leaves Powerpuff Girls, Dexter is off for New Blood, and Avatar The Last Airbender finally released his cast. I'm Chris F.A. and this is what I know. So, you know Dexter, right? No, not Dexter's Laboratory, but Dexter. The lovable forensic scientist who studies blood pattern with the side hobby of slicing up serial killers. Well, he's back, and fans have been counting on the dates to the long-awaited Season 9, expected to be launched later this year in November. None have been able to rest since the trailer dropped, showing off a different Dexter, who now goes by the name Jim Lindsay. Not to mention, supposedly has a new love interest, along with a gun shop. And of course, Michael C. Hall will be taking his rightful place as Dexter Morgan, and surprisingly along with Jennifer Carpenter, who has been confirmed to be returning, even though she did die last season. Not only will we be seeing some familiar faces, but we'll be introduced to some new ones as well. The cast will feature a number of new characters, such as Clancy Brown, who will play Kurt Gladwell, the lead villain of the season, along with Julia Jones, Jack Alcock, Jamie Chung, and a lot more. A lot of new things seem to be happening with this season, and that's exactly how they wanted it to be. As returning showrunner Clyde Fulop, who, along with the rest of the cast and crew were at Comic-Con, specifically stated, one of the things that Michael insisted on, and that he was absolutely right, was that this not be Dexter Season 9. This is not the moment after the Lumberjack moment. We pick up with Dexter in another place, in another world actually, as far away from Miami as possible. And Michael Hall actually weighed in on why they jumped back into this universe, on why they reopened doors that closed 8 years ago, saying, "I think the ending was mystifying, to some people confusing, frustrating, exaggerating, down the line of negative adjectives. I think this is a show that is very important to all of us, and the chance to revisit it, and in the process, redefine the sense of the show's ending and the sense of the show's legacy. More broadly, was certainly a sense of motivation for us." And with that, make sure to mark November 7th on your calendars, because that's when Dexters New Blood will be premiering. And since we're on the topic of new season, let's jump right into Stargirl Season 2. Stargirl Season 2 just dropped and it came in strong, premiering August 10th. Season 2 lets us see that Courtney really is taking being a JSA member seriously. Maybe too seriously, as she's kind of going overboard with looking to new villains to fight. I mean, she literally got into a brawl with Artemis Croc, as the rest of the JSA members are dealing with their own things as well. With Yolanda having PTSD and what happened to Brainwave, and Rick is apparently taking care of Grundy. Not to mention Beth is having a difficult personal problem with her family as her parents are going through divorce, plus the fact that she was able to fix Chuck, but he doesn't seem to remember her. And then there's also Cindy, who's apparently working with Mephisto to create her own ISA, with Courtney's stepbrother Mike being a candidate. The biggest reveal, however, is Green Lantern, or his daughter, showing up. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with her and how the rest of the new JSA are going to take to her being there. But she's not the only new member that's going to be joining the team, as it's been confirmed that Jay Garrick will be a part of the season. And speaking of members, Powerpuff Girls live-action reboot will be losing its leader as Chloe Bennet has exited the project. She was set to star as Blossom in the pilot titled Powerpuff, but exited when the pilot itself had to be rewritten when it was fortunately leaked. It's been announced that casting for a new Blossom will begin this fall. Honestly, should they really be doing this? It's had a lot of setbacks. We'll just have to see when it comes out. And last, but certainly not least, the cast for the live-action Avatar The Last Airbender, which is being produced by Netflix, has been announced. And some people are complaining that Sokka and Katara are a little too light, but let's face it, that's still better than a flop than The Last Airbender. Hell, even Dev Patel, who did his best to play Prince Zuko, couldn't stand the movie. All we can do is hope that this adaptation is better than his stepsister, and that is something that we can be proud of. Anywho, that's all I got for you inside this week's video. As always, if you like this video, or if you just like this channel / me, feel free to leave a big thumbs up. You know it's right next to it, that's the subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the bell to know when I upload videos. I'm Chris F.A.E. I'm signing off for now.